Well, my name is John Munene Kagwamba. I've been serving here at CITAM Rongai for the last 7 years. By God's grace, before those 7 years were over, I was serving in a position of a deputy senior pastor. I happen to be a family person. Married to one Joyce Wanjiru Munene, and the Lord has blessed us with 2 girls. Our firstborn is now in 4th year campus. Our lastborn is in Form 3 at Moina Girls. So my family, we are 4. I live in a house of ladies. I was in Rongai from the inception. Before Rongai was there, that is CITAM Rongai. And by God's grace, with Reverend Matthew Kelly, we came over here. Pastor Isaac also was here, and we started this work. We want to thank God for the far that this work has gone. To sit here and we are talking about almost 3,000 people who comes here every Sunday for a service is something to thank God for. It was not like this from the beginning. I know when we began, we were very few. There were no ministries, so we started forming those ministries by God's grace. But we thank God again. God gave us people who are given to His service, who came in and were able to do this work together. So this work is not just the pastors, but also the people that God brought to work here. So mine has been more of empowering, encouraging, and sensitizing the members to be involved in the work. I usually talk about my main mission is to sensitize, equip, and encourage the members to serve God's purpose in their generation. And that is what I want to continue doing, because I know if the work is only left to one person, that work will not go far. And if in case the one person is not there, then the work will stop. But if we sensitize other people and encourage them to be involved, then we'll be able to achieve more for the kingdom of God.
But growing up, effort is required. You have to go out of your way. You have to make every effort. As Peter would say in 2 Peter chapter 1, verse number 5. Make every effort to add to your faith. Now that you have faith, but you are supposed to make some effort to add to what you have.
He has served as my mentor because at some point I was in the middle of crossroads, trying to think through, do I go into Bible school? What does that look like? For me, I knew I wanted to study the Bible, but somehow I bounced it off with him and was like, hey, it's a good thing that you need to do. And of course, a few other pastors here. And finally, he got to give me guidance up to myself getting into the university where I'm currently serving in. Beyond that, being able to give me books and, checking on me. Are you doing your assignments? How are you doing? And how is everything? And he keeps checking, when is your graduation?
I think Pastor Munene is, first of all, has a very fatherly heart. When you meet Pastor Munene, the first thing you see is he's so fatherly. He wants to make sure that everyone is okay. He will go the extra mile to ensure that you are comfortable, you are well taken care of. Sometimes I would watch at him when we are working. He's from a mission, he will go for a visitation, he will check on people, he will pray for people. He would give himself so much to ensure that people are well taken care of. And I think for me, that's a great sacrifice. He has a very pastoral heart.
He serves with so much passion, so much commitment. At some point, I would tell him that he needs to develop the art of saying no, because there are many other times whatever you ask him, he's there. He's always willing to leave anything else that he's doing just to be there for somebody who needs his moment or his time or his service. And therefore, I would say that he's a very, very committed servant of God, and one who really loves what he does and serves with so much passion and enthusiasm.
I remember one time we were called by a member of CITAM Makueni, and it was around 11:30 at night. And the pastor said, "We are at Nairobi Women's Hospital. My daughter has just passed on." And he told me, "Let's go and see that family." We woke up, prepared ourselves. We left the house in the middle of the night, and we drove to Nairobi Women's Hospital at Adams. We went and found the family there, helpless, crying. We were able to pray with them before their daughter was taken to the morgue. So for me, he's a man who goes out of his way for other people.
When I lost my mom, he was called, he left everything, and he drove me all the way to Embu. And he didn't drive me in his car, he drove me in my car. And without even caring how he would come back to Rongai to pick his car and go to his family, to me that really, I don't know even how I can put it. He really touched my heart. And I only pray that God blesses him, and in his time of need, that God will send angels to, because to me, he was an angel. And he did not just drive me, he drove me, went with me to the hospital, helped me clear my mother's body, take it to the mortuary. As in, he's just, to me, he's more like a brother, in as much as he's also my pastor. And actually, to be honest, if there is anyone who feels his transfer in as much as it's a blessing, I really feel it.
You are hearing from the people who have been recipient of my ministry. So I think they're speaking from, they're giving an honest feedback maybe to the kind of the ministry that I've been doing here.
How does that make you?
That is my joy. My life, I've given my life to serve God people. And serving God is about serving His people. So as I serve His people, I am fulfilled. That's what fulfills me. That's what gives me the energy to continue giving myself to His service.
Personally, I'll miss Pastor Munene. I will miss him, like I'm saying, not just as a pastor or a colleague, but a friend. He's been a very supportive person, even in terms of my family. And Pastor Munene, I will honestly and sincerely miss you, together with my family. Anyway, it's yeah. So I'll miss you, Pastor Munene, and I want to pray. I want to pray that God will increase you and also enlarge you, give you more grace in this new assignment. And like you've always told me, may him whom you serve, find him faithful to you. Yes, may the Lord that you serve, may you find him faithful.
So my word for you would be that as you move forward into Machakos, may the Lord guide you, may the Lord be with you, and I really pray that the Lord will give you the wisdom that you need.
May God bless you and refresh you, and may He equip you to take CITAM Makueni to the next level. As CITAM Rongai, you can always count on us to be there for you. Whenever you need us to come for missions, all you need to do is just to call, and we'll be there for you.
Number one is, don't be pressurized to change who you are. The person you have been, a father, a pastor, a caring person, a teacher of the word, that is enough to grow a church. That is enough even to make you a bishop. Just exercise that God-given demeanor and that God-given message and that God-given behavior, and I have no doubt whatsoever that you shall be able to excel.